Hi, everybody. Eddie from Eddie's ELPAC and SBAC Resources here. I just wanted to hop on here and give my 2023 December TpT income report. So if you look right here, no, there's no grand surprise. Right here, 12/1/23 to 12/31/23, my earnings was $400, $476.90. I love looking at this as well to see, how much I made and which day I made the most. December 1st was my highest gross day, $71. Not bad. I love seeing. I mean, anything you make money is pretty nice, but for me, anything I make over $20 is a good day. It's a consistent day. Also, we only had school up until the 15th, where I'm from. So any money I made past the 15th, that to me is a win because I feel like most teachers are already on break after the 15th. They're kind of winding down, and it kind of shows that too in the income for days after the 15th. So anytime I made anything average 17th, I was pretty happy, and some money trickled in here and there. It's always nice to make something in December, and I know $476 is nothing to scoff at. I know some people make less, some people make more. I like to also compare it to what I made last year. So compared to last year, not bad. I made less, but still I was semi close to what I made last year or the previous year. I'm not gonna complain. Anytime you make a dollar on TBT, I think is a win because people value resource and they value what you make. So to me, that's a win. I also like to go over here where it says show me. I like to look at my conversion rate as well. 8%, which is not bad. Usually I'm in like the 10 to 11 range. Yeah, see, last year, same time frame, and in the 11% range, which is nice, right? Because that's saying out of 100 people, 11 of them, purchased an item. So for this year, out of 100 people that saw my items, 8 people purchased something, which is still nice. I'm not going to complain about that. So I have to go to my views as well. Let's see how many people viewed my content this past year or this past December. 1,000 views. Okay, and then let's compare that to the year before. 118. That's funny. Less views and I made more sales, of course, or less views and made more money. But it's also because this past year I actually lowered a lot of my content prices. I lowered a lot of the prices for my bundles, for my individual resources as well. I lowered the prices because I'm a teacher and I know how things are going up, the cost of living is going up, and I wanted to make sure my products were affordable to teachers. That's what I did, and that's also why I have a ton of bundles that are at different price points. I have my large bundles between anywhere between $20 to $40. I have medium sized bundles anywhere from the range of $10 to $25. I have my lower bundles or my smaller bundles from anywhere from $5 to $10, and I also have each of my resources that you can buy individually for under $1. And I did that because I know teachers, like I said, we don't make the most money. It's a very rewarding job, but we don't make the most money. So I wanted to make sure that teachers, had a price point that they feel comfortable with and that they could afford. So I made sure that all my resources were at price points where teachers felt comfortable with the purchase and they could. Um, I don't have to see units sold. So this year, look at that, exactly 100 units sold. It's pretty cool to see for December. Let's compare that to last year, 91. Okay. Once again, made more money the previous year, but like I said, I lowered a ton of my prices on my TPT store because I wanted teachers to feel comfortable purchasing something at any price point they felt like they could afford. But yeah, so that's my TPT income report. Once again, made $476 for December. As of this date of recording, it is January 23rd. It took me a couple weeks to upload or to talk about my December TPT income report. For January, it's one of my best months. So for me, a lot of stuff that I sell is ELPAC material, which is a state test that people in California take or students take in California to reclassify for Spanish speakers, for English language learners. And for me, January, February, and March are my highest gross months because teachers they buy the LPAC material to prep their students for the LPAC test that students take either in March or April, depending on what their school requires. But so far, January is looking pretty good, and we'll get into that at the end of this month. I'll do an income report then. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Have a great week, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody.